So I've decided to delete social media. That means no Facebook and no Instagram. I felt like I wasn't spending enough time with the kids, or like if I was like, doing this, I felt like I was putting this thumb movement before the kids. I was getting like agitated. Like, why am I noticing that I'm being agitated that my kids are trying to ask me a question when I'm not doing anything but literally, whoop, whoop, whoop. I'm not reading anything. At this point, I'm just telling my children that this little device in my hand is more important than they are, although I'm not doing anything with the device that is in my hand. So basically, I'm telling my kids that nothing is more important than you. But like, not saying you're more important than anything else. I'm saying nothing is more important than you. Me doing nothing is more important than me answering your questions. Not cool. So, deleted the shit. And also, too much of a good thing is also a bad thing. So, if for me, I was getting unmotivated with my motivational quotes. Like the I don't really look at people's pages. I wasn't even looking at my friends and family's pages. I don't look at my time. I don't do this to my timeline. I do this to my search engine. Like in Instagram, I'm not looking at your timeline. I'm looking at my search engine's timeline. And then I'm noticing on Facebook that none of my friends and family are communicating with me. And the only reason that I even have Facebook is so my family can watch my children grow, because, we're not connected. We're not, that was the best way to say it. We're not connected. So the best way for my family to enjoy my children are to be able to show them photos via social media. But if if they are not receiving the information that I'm putting out there, then what is the point to even put it out there? Because who is actually seeing it? Where is it going? Why does it need to be? What is the point? Again, I'm doing nothing. So what is the point to post for people to see if they're not going to see? So, deaded it all. What I have done instead is I took all of the photos of my children and created a photo album. And I can control who gets to see this photo album. So I have created a photo album of my children from day one, because Google Photos delivery truck. We live behind the Punjab store. And by the way, that is not a negative or like a derogatory or like a put down. We have a friend and I'm like, I feel like the store's name is rude. She's like, why? I'm Punjab. I'm like, but that's not like calling like a white person a cracker, or calling a Hispanic a spick, or calling an Italian a wop. Like a Punjab, isn't that what you would call like an Indian person? That's like a rude, racist, like negative, like put down. She said, no, it is what it is. That's what we are. That's what we call each other. We are Punjab. That's what you call people from Pakistan. And I'm like, oh, had no clue. Well, anyway, we live behind the Punjab store, and they are constantly getting deliveries. And it's really weird because their door is in the middle of, it's literally, their back door is like 5 feet off the ground. It's just like a door in the middle of like a wall. It's really funny. There may be two. But anyway, I deleted social media. I have created the book. Not book. Oh, I guess it's like a virtual photo album. Would it be virtual? I guess if it's not. What's the other word than virtual? virtual video, universal video. It's not video. Either way, I have created a online photo album to be shared. So you all, I guess it could be virtual because there is video. So I created a virtual photo album, and the kids have their own individual, well, Kari has her email, Enzo doesn't have his yet, but I think I have to do another one for Kari because I don't really like how it came out. It came out like Kari Barrel or some, I don't know. I have to fix it. So this video is to let you guys know that if you're interested, you can just come to my YouTube channel, because I'm just trying to, like I said, I got off social media, but YouTube is social media. I want to share with my friends and family, and the best way to share is via social media. But if Facebook is blocking people from seeing my shit, I'm just going to not use you. Like, for real, I already don't have the app downloaded because you want to steal all of my fucking information and just sell it to everybody. By the way, do not put your email or your phone number in anything in Facebook. If you message somebody with your phone number, email, you will be getting weird-ass phone numbers and emails. Trust and believe it has happened. If you post a comment with your name and email, you will also get phone calls from weird numbers. I actually have people calling me, dead silent, just hangs up. I don't answer my phone, but when I do answer my phone, I just don't say anything. I don't say anything. And if I do, it's like, hello? It's like, I don't even sound like a person. It's like a robot. Blah. Why are you calling me? The only reason my phone rings is for a silent call or somebody telling me that I owe them money. Okay. Thanks for letting me know I owe you money. I didn't know. I don't care either. Anyway. Talking about the bill collectors. Like, why are you calling me for a bill that I paid from 5 years ago? Is anyone else noticing that they're getting bills for things that they've already paid for? I'm noticing that I'm getting bills in my mail from shit that I don't belong to me. I also received someone else's bill. I've received, it was a bill with a change of address for me. How you have like that little yellow sticker at the bottom. So it was someone else's mail. It was not my mail. It was for Chandra. I don't know. And at the bottom right hand corner was my change of address sticker. Said my name, said my new address. But that was the only part that was for me. Just my yellow change of address sticker, the envelope, the mail, none of that was for me. I don't know who that lady is. I don't know what address. I don't know. So many crazy things. So many crazy things. I don't know. But yes, so I do have to leave my Facebook open though. I can't deactivate it because apparently everything is login through Facebook. I don't want to create a new account. I already did that the last time I deleted Facebook. I created a new Pinterest account. Okay, well, I couldn't remember my current Pinterest account. So when I did this phone, I had to put in the one that I did know, which was the old Pinterest. So I'm kind of upset that I lost all my Pinterest stuff because I guess now I can log back in with the Facebook, sends it back into the Facebook, right? I'm going to do that. So that I don't have social media. My house is clean. Okay? Nothing to do. I'm just waiting for the time to go by so I can go to the performance. It's like Black History Month Enzo is doing Gabby Douglas, and Kari's got, I keep asking her the guy's name. So, I got short-term memory loss. I can only hold 3 things in my short-term memory before, D pushes out A. Say I got A, B, C that I can hold. When the D thought comes in, it pushes A out. It's like this, my brain is like that episode of I Love Lucy with her and Ethel and the chocolates. That is my brain. That is why I've secluded myself and stayed to myself, and I don't fuck with no one, because my brain is a jumbled up mess. It's a mess. You would think I'm like, oh no, it's a mess. Whatever. What was I talking about? And I also have ADD, which is that focus shit where you can't focus. So I've been dealing with that for a while. I know how to maneuver that way. But when this whole brain damage shit came in, trying to maneuver that with that, I felt real dumb and crazy. Real dumb and crazy. It's probably I was popping off all the time because it just felt real dumb and crazy. And insecure. The fuck's with your security. And I'm not used to having that kind of a feeling at all. But whatever. I'm working on letting go. And in order to let go, you have to acknowledge. I have acknowledged what I have went through. I need not validation from other people, but yes, I feel like I don't want to say this on the live. This is too see, I'm a Capricorn, so we don't let people in. And as open as I am, and as much of an open book and free will and all that beautifulness, I am also very secluded and protective of my emotions. Weaknesses? I don't want nobody to look at me any other way besides, when people look at me, I want you to see strength. Because at the end of the day, that's what I am. I represent strength, period. I don't want people to look at me as if, I don't want to use the word weak. There's got to be another word besides weak, because weak is a negative. There's got to be another word. It's like a put down. I'm not putting myself down. I'm not saying I don't want y'all to see me weak. I don't want you vulnerable. I don't want people to see me vulnerable. Because when you open that door, people take advantage of that door. Yes, they do. And that's why I don't have any friends. Because it seems like the people that I open up to, when I finally get comfortable with a female particularly, I've had this happen twice. I've had 2 females that have just completely took advantage of me being open and vulnerable. Don't throw nothing back in my face. I will never, ever, ever tell my friend anything bad about themselves. Unless I'm following it up with a spin, a positive spin. Because I'm not the friend that's going to put you down. I'm not the friend that's going to tell you about yourself. I am the friend that will enable you. If you're an alcoholic, we're going to the fucking bar. If that's what you want to do, because that's what makes you happy. That's just something that I have to work on. But I would never do that to somebody. What kind of person does that? And it's not just friends. Other people do that as well. What makes people think that they have the right to tell you their opinion of you without truly knowing you? You can't tell me about myself, if you don't know me. Weird. So the kids are having assembly today. Oh, I was on Gabby Douglas. So Enzo's doing Gabby. Oh, right. No, I wasn't. Enzo's on Gabby Douglas, and Kari is doing Dr. Williams. Some surgeon in 1886 and married Alice Johnson. Dr. something Williams Johnson? I want to say Ben. I don't know why this name Ben and Bill keeps coming around, but this name Ben just won't go away for like the last 3 days. Ben. I don't even know any Bens. Maybe I'm going to be getting a Benz. That's a joke. Never get a Benz, guys, by the way, unless you have the money to fix it. It costs more for the upkeep. I was going to go on another tangent. I don't know. By the way, I cleaned my house all last night. I didn't get any sleep. Just waiting for the time. Did I already say that? Has anyone else noticed when time speeds up and time slows down? There'll be times when you're just sitting there. Time goes really slowly when you're watching YouTube, but it goes by really fast when you're watching TV. Just in case you were ever wondering. I literally will sit there. What? Why is that? So, I'm in a place. I've been watching paternity shows. Not really Maury. There's too much bleeping out. Steve Wilkos is just intense as shit. So I've been watching Paternity Court. And I just cried all day the first time I watched it. I was just crying. Like every episode was, this one little girl had like so many people. She had like one granddad from one possible father's dad was over here. Then the other possible father's mom was over here. Then this chick had a whole nother baby daddy over here who was actually raising the baby. This little girl has a whole fucking tribe. Who cares who the daddy is? What I say, let daddy be daddy, let grandma be grandma, let grandpa be grandpa. What's the problem? Oh, they just want to know. We just need to know. Well, you can know that little girl is loved from all your motherfucking mistakes. The mother didn't even have the child. She said that she needed to find out who the daddy was so that way she could send the kid with the daddy so that way she could go get her shit together and get money saved up. That ain't how it works, girl. That's not how it works. Judgment. How do you not judge someone? Ego. Lose your ego, you lose judgment. How do you lose your ego? How do you lose your ego? I've been trying to figure that one out for a long time. Because at the end of the day, the essence of letting go is your ego simmering down. So I can learn to let go of the anguish that the lack of emotional support I receive through simmering my ego. Simmer your ego by lowering your expectations. Lower your expectations by not expecting anything from anyone. That is my problem. I expect people to be like me, to think like me, to see what I see. And I forget who I was before my children. A lot of shit happened. 2 pregnancies, car accident, fire. That is a lot within like what, 3 years? 4 years? 4 things in 4 years. That's a lot. But I have to accept the fact that I received what I needed and I received what they could give. I'm not talking about monetary shit, people. Not at all. I'm talking about emotional support. That's what I think a lot of people are missing. I think that is the communication issue. Is the emotional support. Everyone is too worried about themselves. Whatever happened to whoa, that's what happened. But whatever happened to treat people the way you want to be treated? Whatever happened to that? That's my expectation issue, is that I treat people, got it. I treat people, well, I would like to think that I treat people the way that I would want to be treated. In my past, I have treated people the way that I want to be treated. At this point, I'm going through another transition, and I don't know what the fuck I want at this moment. I don't know if I want people back in my life. I don't know if I don't want people in my life. I know I miss my family. I know I miss having company over. I miss entertaining. But I don't miss the cleaning. I don't miss what came with that? People being in your business came with that. Again, opening these doors and being and giving people keys to doors is an issue for me. That's an issue for me, I guess. I'm just having like a whole diary session right now. Is this live? Is anybody? Nobody's watching, right? So I'm just like, I don't know. Expectations, ego. Oh shit, I have to, what time is it? I have no clocks in my house because the ticking sound makes me feel like bugs are gonna crawl out of my skin. My cats also are not allowed to lick or scratch, but mainly lick. That's some kind of a phobia. It's this sound. Where's my speaker? Whatever sound that is the that's some kind of a phobia. It's like people chewing or something, or swallowing. I bet you they're 2 separate phobias. Nanachnophobia? Or is that a spider? Nanak. Or is that afraid to sleep? I don't know. So, let me hang up so I can go to school. What the fuck? Okay, so some guy named John Bear says, Voodoo Mama Juju. I don't know, I guess because he thinks tarot is voodoo. Is that what this man is suggesting? Can I comment back to you? Like, what is the deal? Voodoo Mama Juju. Voodoo Mama Juju. Are you speaking to me? I'm not even going to say that a third time because I don't even know what the fuck that is. And words are spells. They have power. I ain't saying that shit again. Who the fuck are you? Why are you on my page? And why are you doing any of that? In order to find Kupcakez Tarot, you obviously had to search something. It's not just going to appear on YouTube. Are you searching for something? Because if you search, you shall find. And if you don't have nothing nice to say, then you're not supposed to be saying nothing at all. That is another rule that your parents and mother, father, whomever the fuck raised you, should have told you, John Bear. And if you are saying something nice, then you should have a smiley emoji after it. Because no one knows your language context through texts, messages, comments. So if you don't think that that's going to come across rude, then you should put a smiley face at the end. People are so weird.